back on the subject you were on about the hearing. That's kind of my deal. What if the 21 days has gone by?
For who? Them or you?
It's with me. It's my, for a hearing, my 21 days has passed.
What, you failed to appear, they failed to appear?
Well, in 21 days, I didn't challenge the fact they wanted to put a lien on me.
Okay, well then, they didn't involve you. You know how you know if the lien is still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, you know how you know for sure?
Well, I went and got a copy of it, a certified copy.
Because it hasn't been, there's been no levy yet, has there?
Well, they threatened it.
There you go. That's how you know. You know how a lien no longer exists? Is when a levy occurs. It's just like say like a dike or a dam. You know how the levy exists is the water still stands behind that wall. You know how the lien no longer exists and it leans up against the dam and holding it in place? A levy happens. It floods. It's gone. All the water that the lien is holding back has been taken away from you.
Okay.
So your property isn't gone yet, so the lien still stands. Yay. So as long as the lien still stands, you could challenge the claim that there should be no lien there. They should remove the lien.
Oh, it doesn't matter about the 21 days.
No, you got to move. When I tell people you find out there's a lien, you start moving like lightning, so that you could be free and unencumbered, so that you could start flowing again.
Okay.
So you could start moving again. That you're not encumbered by any lien. You want to get that lien lifted off you, so you could do what you wish to do.
Okay.
So that there you go. Like I said, don't worry about that 21 days. And just thank God, man, they didn't start levying it. Thank God they didn't actually, move on that lien and move through with the levy. They didn't levy anything. Thank God. They didn't take anything away from you, as you're saying, right?
Not yet, no.
Oh, well then, there you go. Just challenge the lien. Challenge the capacity that the lien should not be in place, that the lien is a false lien, that the lien does not belong there. You don't owe no debt to any man or any woman. No man and no woman has ever come to open court and claimed that the debt was true. Take the lien off, because see, you're not supposed to get a lien until after a trial. See, if I beat you in court, and you say, look, I ain't paying you, F you, blah, 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 and the jury says, too bad, Bill, pay Karl, and you still say, hey, you know what, F you, jury, F you, Karl, F everybody, because this is civil. You know what, you can't throw me in jail, guess what, F you's all. So then I'm going to put a lien on you. And then you still, after I put the lien on you, you could still come back, even though I could say to the next jury, look, I whooped this guy in the last civil proceeding, in the last civil trial, I whooped him. And then you still have the right to say, well, you know what, that's because the jury was his brother, his sister, his aunts, his uncles, F that ruling from the last jury. I want you to make a new ruling, that this lien should be lifted, and he doesn't have, he has no case. I was going to say cause and case is the same word, but I'm not going to go play that legalese crap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that he doesn't have justiciable causes. He has no case. He has no case against me. His case was a false claim, a false case. So then the lien trial, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like two separate trials. It's like you'd actually have your judgment against you, me suing you. And then if you still tell me to go F off, then I'm going to try to get a lien put up against you. Or, if I don't say, I can say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to get a lien. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go get the sheriff's department. I'm going to go get that property from you now, and I'm going to do a warrant in debt. And I'm going to say, now I got the proof, I got a judgment that debt is true. So, now, I'm going to execute the warrant in debt on you. So the other way you can slow somebody like me down from executing a warrant in debt is when a sheriff's and deputy department shows up and say, hey, that warrant in debt yet? You got a bond attached to that warrant in debt? Why? Because once you come on this property and you execute that judgment for that clown, I'm going to keep the bond. And then if he wants that bond back, if Karl wants that bond, Karl's going to have to take me to court to get the bond back, because I'm going to say that he executed that warrant in debt falsely. I don't care what his judgment said. So see, it's like the court process basically seems like it never stops. If you don't want it to stop, you could keep going, one court, next court, challenge the warrant in debt, keep the bond, have a hearing for the bond, have a hearing for the lien, have a trial for the lien. Oh, it's ridiculous how this stuff can keep going on forever. Because it's civilized. Civilized means, there's no violence here. Everything's just going to be done with a battle of words all the time. And paperwork. No guns, no dueling at dawn anymore. You know, it's going to be adversarial, but with no weapons other than paper and pen. Pretty funny. You know, but that's how lawyers make their living. You know, just keep controversy going forever. Just have you guys chasing around and around and around.